the matrix look like? Let me show you. Now, despite what you might be thinking, these two circles are not equal. I repeat, these two circles are not equal. One is in fact larger than the other. What I need you to do is determine which one that is. So, please raise your hand if you believe the blue circle is larger than the red. All right. Please raise your hand if you believe the red circle is larger than the blue. All right, very good. Now, before I said anything about these two circles, what was your first instinct? Equal, right? Because they look equal. And the reason why they look equal is because, in fact, they are equal. These two circles are identical. Yet I got just about every one of you to raise your hand and say that they're not. So what did we learn? That you can be manipulated like that to believe in something that goes against your natural instincts. Just imagine as a child you're taught that the blue circle is larger than the red. If you say it enough times, you convince yourself that's the truth. If you're told the lie enough times, it becomes part of your reality. And if enough people are taught that lie, that the blue circle is larger than the red, well, now it becomes part of the culture. And if that culture then passes that misinformation along to the next generation, well, now it becomes tradition.
If you are an actual truth seeker, actually, and you do want to escape the matrix, and you want to know what my last video titled Forever means, you're going to have to stick around and let the Most High spell it out for you. It's right here in Psalms chapter 68, which is the chapter that began my journey home. If you want to follow the Lamb truly, you're going to have to stick around. Open your eyes and your ears and pay attention, because most people are not going to hear this magnificent truth. If you hear it, if you stick around and hear this mighty revelation, count yourself blessed, because most are not. Most people are infatuated with doom scrolling, with worry and fret. They're sweating bullets right now because of what they see coming upon this earth. But if you want to ditch the doom and gloom and get some of this prosperity and glee, you're going to have to pay attention. The mighty Most High arises His enemies are scattered, and those who hate him flee before him. If you don't end up here to Sion, if you don't truly follow the Lamb, if you don't go where the Lamb would go, you are his enemy. You have fled away from him. He desires for you to draw near to him. As smoke is driven away, you drive them away. As wax melts before the fire, the wrong perish before the mighty Most High. But the righteous are glad. They exult before the mighty Most High, and they rejoice with gladness. Like that. That just sums up my life. I'm living my best life right now, here, standing on this mighty sea of glass before his mighty set apart mountain. Actual peace that surpasses anyone's understanding right now. Sing to the mighty Most High, sing praises to his name. Raise up a highway for him who rides through the deserts. By his name, Yah, and exalt before him. Raise up a highway. You have to be paying attention, true seeker. These are all nods and winks to you. These are instructions telling you what to do. And you must take heed. Father of the fatherless and right ruler of widows is the mighty Most High in his set-apart dwelling. The mighty Most High makes a home for the lonely. He brings out into prosperity those who are bound with chains. Only the rebellious shall dwell in a dry land. All the people, which is the majority of the population, they're stuck in the matrix. They believe that the set-apart place is in the Middle East. That's because they told you that over and over again. They pounded it into your brain with the TV screen, Hollywood, social media, music, books, everything. It was a whole massive, elaborate scheme. And why would the enemy do that? Why would the enemy hide the true location of the set-apart place, the set-apart mountain, and give you a fraudulent one? Why would he do that? It's to destroy you. You have to understand that. There would be no other reason to do it but to destroy you. That's the matrix. The matrix is they've sold you BS. But be glad and rejoice, because if you're listening to my voice right now, you're receiving that peace that will set you free. This is the truth. Sion is here, where I'm at. Come get you some. Oh, my mighty Most High, when you went out before your people, when you stepped through the wilderness, Salah, the earth shook. The earth shook, meaning we realized where our home was. And the heavens dropped before the mighty Most High. That doesn't mean the sky fell. That means the truth came down. The stars dropped. The messengers, the prophets, this truth, this highly polished rock of peace, of truth, has came down. Don't reject it. This Sinai shook before the mighty Most High, the mighty Most High of Yasharal. You, O my mighty Most High, sent a shower of plenty. You confirmed your inheritance when it was weary. Your flock dwelt in it. You provided from your goodness for the poor, O my mighty Most High. Yahuwah gave the word. The women who proclaimed it was a great company. Sovereigns of armies flee in haste, and she, who is she? She who remains at home divides the spoil. If you, true seeker, lie down among the sheepfolds, the wings of a dove are covered with silver and her feathers with yellow gold. When the Almighty scattered sovereigns in it, it did snow and salmon. A mountain of the mighty Most High is the mountain of Bashan. A mountain of peaks is the mountain of Bashan. Here we go. If you want to know what my last video meant, you're about to find out. And it's priceless. This truth is priceless. And it's going to save your life if you take heed. O mountain of peaks, why do you gaze in envy at the mountain which the mighty Most High desire to dwell in? Yahuwah even dwells there forever. What he's telling you here in verse 16 is that Mount Nebo, which is where Moses gazed in envy, is a mountain of peaks. This is why in other places in the prophets, the Most High tells us that that his children went from mountain to molehill. Over there in the Middle East, that Mount Nebo they sell you is a knoll. And I've proved it to you before on my channel over and over again. He's letting you know that where Moses gazed in envy is a mountain of peaks right there. See it? See how it's at the bottom of Sion, of the bowl, which is what the word tells us. The Most High tells us it's surrounded by mountains. It's at the bottom, and it gazes in envy at the mountain of the Most High. Look at the size of his mountain. All these mountains are colossal, but look how much more so is Abba's mighty, marvelous, set-apart mountain. It's unbelievably massive and beautiful. And it's everything the word tells us it is. All you have to do is come here and see for yourself. But if you are an enemy of his, you'll flee from this truth. Don't do that. Come today. Don't wait. Don't hesitate, my friend. You should have done been here. But obviously you have time. How much time? I don't know. But you need to be here yesterday. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, thousands of thousands. Yahuwah came from Sinai into the set-apart place. You have ascended on high. You have led captivity captive. You have received gifts among men. And those gifts are you coming here. You should be able to see if you're a real true seeker and you really care. You're not an enemy. Most of the enemies are people who claim to care about the Most High. They say they love him. But coming to Sion is a joking, laughing matter to them. It's a joke. They're not really about that life. If you are, and you are a true seeker, you can see how these are instructions. This is the Most High speaking to you in riddle, winking at you, saying, come this way. Put in the work, do the research. You're going to see that that place in the Middle East is a lie. It's a hoax. It's part of the matrix. It's designed to take you out and not to lunch, my friend. And even the rebellious, that Yah, the mighty Most High, might dwell there, here in Utah, baby. Come get you some. Blessed be Yahuwah. Day by day he bears our burden. the mighty most high of our deliverance, Salah. Our most high is the mighty most high of deliverance, and to Yahuwah, the master, belong escapes from death. Wink, wink. We know there's only one escape, and it's found right here on his mountain. And if you don't know that, you ain't been reading much word. Indeed, the Most High smites the head of his enemies, the hairy scalp of him who walks about in his guilt. Yahuwah said, I bring back from Bashan, I bring back from the depths of the sea, so that you plunge your foot in blood, that the tongues of your dogs have their portion from the enemies. They have seen your goings, O my Most High, the goings of my mighty Most High, my sovereign, into the set apart place. The singers went in front, the players on instruments after them. Among them were the young women playing tambourines. Bless the mighty Most High in the assemblies, Yahuwah from the fountain of Yasharal. There is Benjamin, the smallest, their ruler, the leader of Yehuda, their company, the leader of Zebulun, the leader of Naphtali. Your mighty Most High has commanded your strength. Be strong. We know what the strength is. See, most people claim to be walking in the Ruach, the Holy Spirit, brother. The Most High tells us that how he pours his Spirit out onto us is he makes his set apart words known to us. You have to know what these words mean. The strength means that you come into the set apart place on the feast days. That's what he's telling you in verse 28. He's commanded. It's a command. He didn't say, please. He gave us the command to come to Zion on the feast days. It's supposed to be our delight, and it is our strength. Oh, my mighty Most High, this you have worked out for us because of your Hakal, the set apart place. At Yerushalayim, sovereigns bring presents to you. Rebuke the wild beast of the reeds, the wild beast, wink, wink, the image of the beast. The herd of bulls with the calves of the peoples, each one humbling himself with pieces of silver. Scatter the people who delight in conflicts. Ambassadors come out of Mitzrayim. Cush stretches out her hands to the mighty Most High. Sing to the mighty Most High, you reigns of the earth. Praises to Yahuwah, Salah. To him who rides on the ancient, highest heavens. See, he sends out his voice, a mighty voice. Ascribe strength to the mighty Most High. His excellence is over Yasharal, and his strength is in the clouds, in this word, in his commands, the heavens. Oh, my mighty Most High, awesome from your set-apart places. The mighty Most High Yasharal is he who gives strength and power to his people. Blessed be the mighty Most High.